So changing a tire, you don't need many things. Obviously, you need your spare tire. You got your jack right here. You have your jack extension to help obviously raise the jack, and then you have your lug wrench. Owner's manual is optional in case you have any troubleshooting. That can just be a quick place to go to. All of the equipment needed to change a tire, it should all be included in your vehicle already, usually in the cargo or trunk area. If you're not sure, you can always check your manual and it'll tell you where it's at. So once you've pulled over and you have all the equipment needed, first thing, you always want to check your tires in case you have a hubcap covering your lug nuts. Mine doesn't, but if you do, you can just use your jack extension to help pry it off. So before you use the jack to jack up the car, you want to loosen the lug nuts on your flat tire. Not all the way, you don't want to take the tire off yet. You just want to loosen the nuts. So if you just grab your lug wrench, place it over, and I usually just say like one turn loose. It doesn't need to be too much. So after you have loosened up these nuts, we can move on to jacking the car up. Your first step is check your owner manual and make sure that you're putting the jack in the correct spot. Some will have different spots where you line it up. Mine says to have it lined up between here and here. So I have that. And what I like to do is just to make sure I'm lined up, if you just screw this, it'll raise it and then make sure it's in the right position. It's straight. So there we go. Now I've made sure it's lined up and it's in the spot it should be. So when your jack is in the correct spot, you're ready to jack the car up. After this, all you need is your jack extension. You just place that loop through the hole and you'll just turn counterclockwise. And spin it again. Sorry, clockwise. You'll do it till it's about 2 to 3 inches off the ground. So once you've successfully jacked your vehicle up, your next step is taking the tire off. Earlier, we have already loosened the lug nuts. So now we're just gonna take them off and take the tire off. So you'll just grab your lug wrench again. Just slowly take those off. So once you've taken these lug nuts off of your flat tire, make sure you keep these all in the same place just so you know where they're at, because you don't want to lose one of these. It'd be bad. And then place your flat tire under your car just in case if anything went wrong, the jack failed, you would have something down here to support the car. Next step, putting the spare tire on. Basically, you just line up the lug bolts with the holes in the spare. It can be tough sometimes. Oh, that's easy. And then I like to just place one of them in here to make sure it doesn't go anywhere. One of the lug nuts. Just put one in there for now, just so I know it's not going anywhere. And I'll grab my other ones. So once you've got your spare on, I like to hand tighten the nuts all evenly. So once the lug nuts are hand tightened onto your spare tire, you're ready to take the jack off. So you'll just take your jack extension again, right here, and you'll just turn it counterclockwise. So once you've put the lug nuts on the spare tire, you can take the flat tire that we put under the car earlier. You can take that out. The next step we'll be doing is lowering the car. So you'll do the same thing you did with the jack earlier, but you'll just move it the other way, counterclockwise. So once you've lowered the jack, your last step is just tightening these up using that same butterfly pattern. So going across from each other, one by one. They don't have to be too tight. It's not like you're gonna be on the tire for very long, so. So finishing up here, we've got all the tools we used today. We've got our spare on, car's good to go. Nuts are secured on there. One more thing you could do is just check that tire pressure on the spare again, make sure it's what it says in the manual. So those are all the steps to changing a tire. It's really not that hard, it's pretty simple. If you just follow instructions and be safe about it, everything should go fine. But I hope this video can help someone out there who might not know how to change a tire or have no experience. So thank you.